Welcome back, my lovely citizens. Today we are going over a Lugia Vstar Regidrago Vstar deck for if you can't choose between the two. So, the idea behind this deck is that you want to use Lugia Vstar's Summoning Star ability in order to put two archeops onto the field, and then you accelerate energy to your Lugia or your Regidrago, depending on the attacks that you want to use in your game, in order to try and close out your game. This gives you a lot of different options. You can use the powerful energies on Lugia to boost up their damage up to like 280 with a belt and KO any V-Star. You could boost it a little bit higher if you want, if you put all four of the powerful energies onto this. The Regidrago V-Star has the Apex Dragon attack, which lets you use any of your Dragon-type Pokemon's attacks in the discard. We have Duraludon to hit through effects and hit for a solid 220. We have Giratina, which hits for a solid 280. And then we have Goodra, which hits for 200 and reduces damage by 80 as well. On top of that, we also have Radiant Gardevoir to take 20 less damage from attacks, and V-Guard Energy, which makes us take 30 less from opponent's Pokemon V. So with Goodra, Radiant Gardevoir, and V-Guard Energy on Regidrago V-Star, we are taking 130 less damage per turn. So I'm very much liking the concept behind this. We also have Lumineon and Crobat as a little bit of draw support, with a hefty supporter count of 3 Serena, 4 Research, 2 Marnie, a Boss, and a Burnett. The Burnett is here because we do have a lot of things that we want to get into the discard, and it's a direct Lumineon out to getting whatever we want into discard. If we just need the Archeops in discard on that turn, we can Lumineon for Burnett, put the Archeops into discard. If we want to get any specific attackers in discard, Burnett also helps us do that as well. Then we have a 4-4-4 Ball Search here with 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, and 4 Evo Incense. Makes it very easy to get the Pokemon that you want onto the field, and the evolution Pokemon that you want into your discard. We also have Collapse Stadium. We're running some support Pokemon as well as Pumpkaboo, and we sort of want to narrow down our bench a bit by getting them off of our bench after we've played them. Pumpkaboo is nice for being able to discard Path to the Peak, which allows us to use our Summoning Star on turn 2, as long as we have some sort of out to a basic, either a Quick Ball or an Ultra Ball. Collapse Stadium also helps a lot against the Palkia matchup. On top of that, we also have 2 Choice Belts, 2 Double Turbo Energy. This is very good for being able to retreat out of any of our Pokemon, or just be able to set up our Lugia a little bit easier. Even if we only have 1 Archeops in a game, we can accelerate 2 with this and then attach a Double Turbo, or accelerate 2 energy, one of which being a Double Turbo, and attach any other energy from hand to set up our Lugia V-Star, so that's always nice in a pinch. We have the V-Guard Energy, which reduces damage. That's good on either the Lugia or the Regidrago. And then we also have 1 Aromatic Grass Energy. We're not going to be getting this special effect, it's just a special energy that's providing a Grass Energy, so we have an extra thing that can pay our Regidrago cost. Then we have 4 Aurora Energy and 1 Heat Fire Energy. The reason why we're playing Aromatic and Heat in addition to Aurora is so we can use 2 Regidrago in a game by having 6 colored energy to be able to accelerate to Regidrago. And then, obviously, we have the 4 powerful energy. So I am very much liking where this list is right now. It's able to basically set up any of the attackers as soon as it wants. Why don't we hop onto the ladder and give it a spin real quick then? Alright, so we're hopping into a game here with the Lugia Regidrago list. I'm looking forward to testing this out a bit more, because the concept seems strong. As long as we're able to burst the Archeops onto the field turn 2, we should be good, because we can use either the Lugia to attack, or we can use the Regidrago to use an array of attacks. All of them are strong in their own right as well. Even when you swing with Lugia, you can remove the Collapse Stadium that you put down to remove something off your bench to free up another bench space again. So I like I like a lot of the options this deck gives. Alright, so we've got a Heat Fire here, we have a Quick Ball. The Evo Incense is good, the Choice Belt is good. The Research is nice as well. Let's get rid of a Serena for now. I think we definitely want to get down a Regidrago here while we can. We're up against a Giratina. This is probably fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Heat Fire energy down onto the Regidrago, though. And then I think we'll pass with that. I'm probably going to Evo Incense for Archeops and then research it away. I think that's probably the best thing that we can do here. I'd like to KO this Giratina, but if they retreat it into like a Comfey or something, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it back up and also get off everything else. Like, I could pull it up with Serena, but that's not going to help me in this specific circumstance. But if it does get stuck in the active, then we're completely fine. Alright, so there's the Capture energy. That's Cap. It is Cap, because it's a Capture energy. I'm an idiot. Anyway, so there's a Snorlax there. Oh, are they just using Abyss Seeking? Ooh, that's really good for us. Okay. I am vibing with that. Choice Belt here. Evo Incense for Archeops. There's only 2 in deck, so we've got to be careful. So if I commit here, that definitely works. We're definitely going Research here. Okay. So I have to commit to something here. We're definitely going to Ultra Ball away the Pumpkaboo, and I'm not sure if we want to get rid of the Luminion or if we want to get rid of one of these other energies here. Because the V-Guard energy and the Aurora are both useful. I think I'll get rid of an Aurora here, because I don't think I'm using 2 Regidrago in this game. We're going to grab a Lugia Vstar. And I am debating whether or not to try and Crobat to extend here, or if I just want to get the Archeops and start rolling with that. We'll get rid of the V-Guard here, I think. It'll give me options, at least. So we only have 1 double turbo in deck. That's not amazing, because I don't want to draw into it. If I draw into it, that's really bad. So we're just gonna grab Radiant Gardevoir here, play it down, use our Summoning Star, grab the Archeops from discard. We're not gonna go 2, we're not gonna get greedy here. Because if we get greedy, we could get stuck. I believe, yeah, I'm just doing a flat 220 here. So I think grabbing the V-Guard energy is safe. And then we just Tempest Dive, take that KO, and I think we're chilling. There's another Archeops. Now it doesn't really matter, because we've already used the Summoning Star. But the Evo Instance is very helpful for grabbing a Regidrago Vstar. We don't necessarily need to do a bunch of, like, accelerate things. We're fine to just take this a little bit slower. We did happen to prize Archeops and a DTE. I could have gone for a little bit more greed, but we were completely fine just swinging there, and I would have messed it up for myself if I Crobatted into my only DTE. Because then I wouldn't have been able to get off that attack that put us 2 prizes up in this race. Okay, so there's a Giratina there. I can just pull that up with Serena. It's literally already in my hand. So they're just gonna Cramorant here. And that's okay, because we'll just swing at this. I'm chilling with that. Okay, before that, let's Evo Incense. We're gonna grab the Regidrago Vstar. The things that I do want to put into discard are the dragons at this point. We're gonna grab Aromatic and Aurora, just so we have more Auroras as, like, an out to discarding things later, which I always like. Well, Serena, we're gonna pull up the Giratina. I'm gonna Crobat because I do want to draw here, and I can always Lumineon later. Okay, we also have a powerful... I don't think I even want to, like, attach this here. I could attach it here and use this as an attacker. Or I could just wait. I think this is better. Tempest Dive. We'll just take another KO, and I think we're chilling with that. Even if they KO me here, which the only thing they could KO me with is a Two-Prizer, all I need to do is get Giratina into discard, and we have Burnett for that, so we're chilling here. We're very much chilling here. This has gone so well, I think we'll play another game after this to get a little bit more of an example of what this deck can do. Ooh, the Roxanne. Interesting. Because we don't actually have a backup attacker yet. Okay, we got the Giratina. The Tina's fine. Oh wait, we can also Lumineon here too. Oh, we could just actually Lumineon for game now that we've done this. Because they can't evolve this yet. Oh no, we're down all of our Serena. That explains it. Wait, I can just swing with my Archeops here. Yeah, swinging with Archeops is kind of a funny play. I'm gonna go up with the Archeops, because if I swing with this, I could lose the game. But keeping this... So they either KO this and I just KO with this, or I keep this alive. So we've got 2 powerful, 2 Aurora, and a DTE that's still in prizes. So I think we grab a Lugia here. Yeah, we definitely grab a Lugia here. And then I go Primal Turbo. So I'm swinging for 140 right now. So I need to grab one of these and one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll just Speedwing for KO. Oh, we do play a boss. Yeah, wait, I could have just bossed. Oh well. I made a mistake, it's fine. I forgot I was playing a boss in addition to the Serena. I could have just bossed. I was like, oh, we're down the Serena. Nah, I just didn't have... I just could have had game, but didn't go for it. They're clearly pulling up the Regidrago here, though. I definitely misplayed, though. I legitimately would have had game. Do they have boss? They have net. Do they have evolve boss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they have 10 now. That's definitely what they were looking for. Oh, they didn't even have KO. I mean, like, they didn't even have boss to pull this up. They just went lost. They went lost impact onto the Archeops for whatever reason. Sheesh. Alright, Apex Dragon. And that is a KO. GG's. That was a good game. I misplayed for sure, but it was definitely fun. Anyway, let's move on to a game 2. Alright, game 2. Let's see if we can keep up this win streak. So, last game we only got 1 archeops onto the field, but I think that was just because of bad prizing. So let's get 2 onto the field this time. Would I like to go first? Yes, absolutely. The deck definitely favors going first. Unfortunately, that's a Crobat start. I think we can still have an okay situation here, though. We can definitely get an Archeops into discard right now as well. Raikou. Ooh, that's kind of scary, actually. Let's get an Archeops into discard. I'm definitely grabbing a Regidrago here. I'll put down a Powerful here. I think I'm probably up against Lugia as well, because the only things that I could see playing Amazing Rare Raikou are either Lugia or a Lost Zone box that's trying to counter Lugia. But that's all I can see. But we will see. We'll see what they got. Because this might be a Lugia mirror. So I think the smartest thing to do here is to attach the V-Guard energy to the active to be able to retreat. Because then we can grab DTE and either another V-Guard energy or a Powerful or an Aurora and put it onto the Lugia here, so we actually have something we can do. Probably not an Aurora, because we want to save that for the Regidrago. Alright, there's the Archeops, so clearly we're playing against Lugia. So away that grab a Lugia. Unless they're grabbing a Crobat to try and draw out of the situation. That's the only thing I can think of other than just a Lugia. But nope, just a Lugia. So we got a Marnie into something decent. Unless we, like, Quick Ball for... Because we could Quick Ball for Luminion and then Research. Preferably, I'd like to remove this Raikou, though. Oh. If Heads, Evolution. If Tails, Basic. Okay. Capturing Aroma is weird. Like, it's weird that someone would play something that grabs one or the other. But I guess there's merit to running something that could be a basic out at the beginning of the game, but could also be an evolution out in the late game. But it turns into a 50-50. You're always wanting one of the other for the most part. Their hand is pretty large, and they did just put a Lugia into it, so it might be better just to Marnie anyway. We just gotta get an out to a Lugia Vstar. Which shouldn't be too hard, all things considered. There's another Capturing Aroma. This time they got a basic. What do they grab here? I'll be scared if I see a Yveltal come down. Or Eviltal. That's the only thing I'm really afraid of seeing right now. Because I'm fine with just taking the knockout on this Raikou here. Dunsparce. Ah, there. It's retreating. Oh well, that's fine. As long as we get some stuff onto the field, I think we're okay with this. They're just going with Ride the Wind here. Or Read the Wind, not Ride the Wind. So now they have 2 Archeops in discard. We can take a KO here, though. Okay, so I'm definitely grabbing Lugia now. I'm gonna attach so I can retreat. And then we'll Marnie. So let's go... So we didn't get another Archeops, but that's okay. Summoning Star, Archeops. Primal Turbo. We gotta grab a DTE. I'm glad we have a DTE in deck. This seems like it's very close to exactly what the last game was. And then... Do we grab a Powerful here, or do we grab something else? We either grab the V-Guard or the Powerful. I think we'll grab the Powerful. No, the V-Guard could make it where I'm safe against the Lugia. And then I'll put down another Lugia. And then we'll just swing. Taking a knockout is always good. Ultra Ball, and the other DTE. Alright. So the Ultra Ball means at least I can get Regidrago Vstar down, although I don't have any attackers for it yet. There's plenty of stuff we can do here. We could just grab Giratina and then research it away, so we have the opportunity to KO, which might be smart. I could also Ultra Ball for it and then Aurora it away, but same difference. It does the same thing. We did Marnie them, so there's a chance that they don't have out to their Lugia, which would be for the best here. Okay, so that's very good. We literally just move this up. Primal Turbo. Put that there. Evo Incense. Grab Tina. We'll remove this. Bap. Ultra Ball, away Marnie and DTE. We're gonna grab the Regidrago. And then we're just gonna swing for KO. Very based. Like, I expected them to concede anyway, but just in case, I wanted to make sure that I was getting down that Regidrago Vstar. That being said, hope you enjoyed the deck. It is working pretty well so far. I just... it might need a few tweaks to make sure it can get the Archeops into discard earlier, because we got 1 into discard both times, which was enough, but isn't exactly what we're going for. But the idea, I feel, has a lot of potential, and it gives you a lot of different options between the Lugia side of things and the Regidrago side of things. So, hope you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I'll catch y'all later.